Politicians have seen what worked for them in education, so they try and replicate a model that was biased towards certain ontologies, axiologies, and epistemologies, so certain ways of being, things that are valued, and ways of knowing and learning. This is not acknowledged or discussed enough by all sides of the political aisle. What worked for a very specific demographic or very specific sets of identities does not work for all. So when certain demographics get elected into office and they're surrounded by people who look like them, who share similar identities, they're often not considering identities outside of that little bubble that they're in. This can have a profoundly negative impact on educational policy because it's like, hey, it works for me, it works for Susie over there, it works for Johnny over there, it must work well for everybody. Well, maybe, but probably not. But again, because politicians were apprenticed through their observation over decades of experience in education without actually knowing what's going on behind the scenes or in the head of the teacher that is working with them, they have these ingrained understandings of what education looks like that ignores everything else. All these other factors that we must consider. This excerpt of the CSK8 podcast is from episode number 202, which is titled The Apprenticeship of Observation and Computer Science Education.